为什么酒吧里面有人？还去酒吧讲讲话？
Hey, you know how Karila had that package, and then I accidentally killed that guy, and you told me to go to the authorities?
Yeah?
So I told the Sentinels everything, and at first, they were not super understanding. Their commander, Vu, thought it was some kind of vicious killer. But after interrogating me, he finally realized I wasn't. I'm in the clear now, but they'd sure like to speak with Karila.
I'll bet they would. Did you give them the package?
I sure did.
他就听到我。
That thing caused a lot of trouble.
Did you ever find out what was inside?
It was ember.
The package was filled
可以
with
大
ember?
声一点，
Must have
真
been
的还
worth
是
a
有点小
lot
声
of。money. Crazy what people do for ember, huh? I just hope Karila will be okay.
好吧。
I think she can look after herself.
你不是有自由买一个新的吗
Sure gonna miss her, but I won't miss all the action. Although this experience might be good for my acting.
Maybe. Who knows?
Can I get you something?
You know it.
耳塞式的，哦，我不知道哎，那种感觉要贴很近。
Leighton, how are things?
Do we know each other?
I'm a freelancer. We spoke before. You told me you defected from...
Of course, of course. I'm sorry. I remember now. My wife wants me to make new friends. Not doing a good job of it, am I?
You okay?
I don't think so. No, there's a fog. Too much time thinking about the past.
It might help if you talk about it instead.
I was a different man back then. Your opinion of me, it will change.
开派对开实况什么意思？
对啊。
原本不行吗？哦，因为你是用电脑吧？你是用电脑的那个。哦。
It's all too clear.
Let's hear it.
I was a Dominion cipher, a surveillance tool of the state directed against our own people. I tracked their movements, their plans, their sedition. I was very good at this. I was the unseen hand keeping the flock in line. When I caught one straying, they died. Many strayed.
That couldn't have been easy.
Easier than what came next. I also had physical talents, strength, agility, marksmanship. The Dominion put these to use. I was sent abroad on missions. I hunted enemy ciphers, then mentally tortured them to extract information. They begged me to end their agony, which I did, putting a bullet in the source of their pain, their skull. There were so many of them, I lost track. So, what do you think of me now, freelancer?
I'll give you credit for being honest. That was some seriously unvarnished truth.
A truth that I can't seem to reconcile with myself. I did those things.
I can see why your wife is concerned about you.
More than anything, I want to be the man she thinks I can be. The other day, I helped a woman and her boy churn some butter. It was simple. It was real. It's the life I want.
What's holding you back?
The memories don't just vanish.
Your wife mentioned that you've been talking to yourself?
The curse of being a cipher. It's all a jumble. A single word could lead to a memory, and then another I thought I'd forgotten. When I'm thinking, I don't realize it's out loud sometimes.
What's bothering you?
A name. A woman. Aurora. It keeps repeating. She was... Damn headache. I can't remember.
It's okay. If it's too painful...
Aurora is expendable. Collateral damage is acceptable. The state has decided. The state has decreed.
What?
I don't know. It's a memory. I don't know who she was or what I did, but I can feel it.
Whatever happened with her, I think it's tearing you apart.
Can I ever be whole again?
Talk to your wife. Nadir could help. She's worried about you.
No, the shame. Not until I understand this. I need some time to think.
I understand.
结束了是不是？好哦，那你们出来了，我再让你们进小队。
阿凯说几句话吧。
哈？我怎么了？
没有，我要听我实况可以有没有你的声音而已。
哦，斥候，近距离。
这样真的可以耶，也就出来了，可以同时开始，可以同时开派对了。
五位。
我要戴2副耳机就是了。
哦。
这个榴弹发射器耶，所以是白色的。
可以拿到那个，应该就有那个蓝图可以做啦。
哦，拿到就有蓝图可以做。
对啊，我记得好像拿到就有蓝图了。好哦。那我开那个邀你们。邀喽。有人看到你们俩进来了。神秘开端。为什么不给我装啊？哎，这到底有没有装上去啊？哦，有了有了。 噔噔。OK 吗？看出今天也是玩到11点半吗？
差不多，差不多。
那所以打完这场应该就差不多了。好啦。你好了吗？下次可以开你的、啊，然后就帮你打这样。
哦。
不然都打我的主线，你那边不知道有没有解？
是没差啦，玩热玩就好了。
也可以顺便刷装啊。
哪里跟就好了。
开始。可以顺便刷装，刷点经验值、一点钱之类的。哦，有2只，他这个是怎样？这个人 ID 是电话是不是
？80，现在
超白痴。
哎，他账号本来就是电话的。
Freedom, sir. Patch name Sentinel Jax.
Jax, hope I haven't kept you waiting.
Yeah, about that. I'm not gonna make it. Bull buried me under a mountain of paperwork.
哇，他的这个外观好帅啊
No, I can walk you through it from here. There's a camp nearby. Head to it.
As you wish, Your Highness.
Please don't call me that.
Exactly how did you end up in Fort Tarsus?
My suitors claimed he was a better shot than me.
你骑没拉粉而已，我以为拿到镜
In a
子。
duel, obviously.
You shot him?
Barely grazed his shoulder. He was a total baby about it.
都是奇美拉粉啊。
long gone. Dead end, or new lead?
Dax, a little direction, please.
Oh, sorry. Thinking. See if you can get the power back on. It'll be easier to search the camp. There, the generator. That should get the camp back up and running.
You know, Chapter 1 of the Freelancer Handbook doesn't mention generators. Well, Chapter 2 has entire pages on the subject. Power restored.
Nice. Look around, see if they left something behind. They? Yep.
A member of your team found an archive. Is that what we're looking for?
It could be. Won't know until I see what's on it.
Faye, can you process the data?
I've never seen an archive so disorganized. This might take a while.
Hey, are those eggs moving?
Oh, crap. Faye, process faster.
It doesn't work like that.
哦，有了。
Freelancer, I can only do this when you're in range.
I know I make this
干
easy,
终极了。
Freelancer, I can only do this when you're in range. Done. Sending analysis to Sentinel Dax. We should secure the area before moving on.
Yes, this is great. This is... Oh? Not what I'm looking for. But it's okay. I know where to go next.
I'm all ears.
The archive was transmitting a signal nearby. That must be the place.
去拿。0801660967。
然后第一个是 O 文，小写 O。
搞不好是要反过来念啊，是0967166080。我也不知道。
1690661180。
Outlaw mentality right there.
Outlaws? Beautiful. This is the place.
I don't know. Sounds like they're having trouble.
They're idiots, and not our problem. The signal's inside.
But I thought you said... The mystery of people vanishing in the Emerald Abyss.
We are.
Then why am I in a creepy cave looking for a cipher link?
Because the signal directed us here, and...
No, I mean, how is this link connected to the Emerald Abyss?
Oh, It has intel on it.
What intel?
Important intel. Dax, look, if I had all the answers, it wouldn't be a mystery.
Damn it! Where the hell are they?
Oh, that's what's been troubling the outlaws. Number 6. Pretty nasty.
Closing in on the signal?
I think so. It's on the move. Do you think... Is it possible the Ursix ate the link?
I swear to God if I have to dig through poop.
Okay, number 1, feces is the professional term.
挖大便。
I said it's moving. What kind of weird shit
粪
do
便
you
跟大
have?
便有差别。
哎，那边有一个那个，那后面有一个那个箱子，这边有箱子。
The belly of the beast.
Please, Jack.
哇，被传走了。这路人很急哦。哦，找到2个蓝色的装备。被戏啊！被戏啊！ 是。哦，这是拿到3个蓝色装。
Ursix on your 6. Get it? Ursix, your 6. Hilarious.
远古2师。
By the way. Of course it is.
Oh! 干！
我看到，我来了！
不知道什么东西打到我，直接把那个护盾跟血量直接扣到底。 为什么我被烧啊？奇怪。我靠，他真的打好痛哦！死了 ，OK。
Found the link, and you didn't even have to dig through poop. I mean, feces.
Look at me.
I can't help you if you're gonna be picky.
I'll analyze Link's intel and send it to Dax.
Beautiful. We can discuss back at Fort Tarsis.
这么浪费弹药。
打完了。
好哦，晚安。
好啊，晚安呐。
好，那我先挂通话。
OK。
什么画面读不出来？ OK。为什么一直拿到狙击枪啊？奇怪了。攻击力强，优秀的射速。 12发，哦，拿到一个镜子。 哎呦，可以做嘞，赞哦。可是留着好了。
Freelancer, I sent the link's intel to Dax. She's waiting for you at her apartment.
Uh... 看一下对话。
Hey, Mom.
Hello. I went looking for your father's ash.
Doesn't mean we still can't have him.
It's the strangest thing.
I'm sure it'll turn up.
I hope so.
Something wrong?
Remembering your dad.
Have you considered, perhaps, your memory?
Why would it do that?
To protect...
Like what?
Why is the vase important?
Your dad, of course.
How did he die?
A broken heart.
And what does that mean?
What do you think?
This is important. How did you lose me?
There's a memory.
I know it hurts, but I think you're in denial. Remembering what really happened could help.
I don't know if I could do this.
You can. You're strong. What happened?
It was a warm day. Freemark was hot that time of year. You were playing with your father, pretending you were a javelin pilot. He was roaring like an Ursix, chasing you. You were so young. Your little legs scampering around, so happy. But then...
It's okay.
The sirens started. Gunfire was everywhere. Someone shouted, "The Dominion are here." Then the explosions. I heard you scream. Ran over. Your father was bleeding, but you were under the rubble. Piles of concrete. I tried lifting it, but it was too heavy. You were yelling, "Daddy's hurt, help Daddy." I pulled him away. Then there was another explosion. The rubble collapsed. But you...
You can do this.
You died. My brave little girl. You were supposed to grow up and be a freelancer, fall in love, become a woman, but you never did. Because I couldn't save you. Can you ever forgive me?
You don't even have to ask. It was never your fault.
I've wanted so badly to say I'm sorry. That you were gone.
I forgive you.
That means more than you can know.
I have a pretty good idea.
Your father. He died the next day. They took him away. I never got to bury him. Either of you. But how can this be? How are you here, all grown up? Can the anthem really do that? Serana, what's happening?
I'm not Serana. You thought I was, but I'm just a friend trying to help.
A friend? But you said you followed your dream. There was no better job in the world. That Dad would want us to spread his ashes together?
shouldn't have been. Hey! I learned something about a certain someone that I believe may be of interest to you.
I doubt it.
Yeah, right. Brace yourself, because this is gonna hit you pretty hard. Sentinel Dax is actually a princess.
Everyone in the fort knows that.
Really?
Yes, it's common knowledge.
Oh, well, it's still pretty interesting though, right?
It was the first 50 times I heard it.
Okay, I hear you. But you're still gonna come to me for all your inside information, right?
I never did.
So, nothing's changed with us?
No.
Whew. Good, okay, so... Hey, do you want to go for a bite or something?
Nope.
I get it. Next time, I swear I'm gonna be a better friend. I will always be your friend.
Nadira, freelancer. My husband Leighton mentioned you saw him again.
We spoke. He told me about his past. What he did for the Dominion.
Pretty bad, I'm guessing.
It was. But he regrets all the pain he caused.
He still feels it. I don't know how to make it go away.
He talked about someone named Aurora. I think it's a woman he knew. Something bad happened to her.
Aurora?
That rings a bell?
I've seen the name. A briefing on an old Dominion operation. Details were sketchy. I'm trying to remember. I think it was called Prism Tacit. That was their code name for it.
Do you think Leighton was involved?
He must have been. But if I ask him, it'll get messy. I'm his wife now, not his debriefing agent. There's too much emotion involved.
That just means you care. Leighton's lucky he found you.
Who knew spying was the easy part? It's marriage that takes training.
Can't help you there.
You've already done more than you had to. I appreciate it. We both do.
When I see Leighton again, I'll ask him about this Prism Tacit.
Thank you.
Okay, please don't hate me, but that link, the one you...
Got elbow deep in R6 for?
More like wrist deep, but yeah. It didn't have all the intel I needed.
Again? But you said...
I know. I messed up. Remember my aunt's journal?
The one that proves there's a connection between the Heart of Rage and the Emerald Abyss?
Yeah. It was stolen.
What? When?
Like, 2 months ago.
Why didn't you say so?
Because I thought we could steal the information back without facing the thieves head-on.
The outlaws in the cave. They're the ones who took the journal.
Sort of. They work for the guy who took it. A jerk named Talon.
How did this happen?
Minor details. What's done is done. We just gotta keep moving forward.
Okay. What's our next move?
We ambush Talon and steal back the journal.
And you'll show up this time.
You make me sound so flaky. Of course I'll be there.
Okay.
Is this your work?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I scraped that together with what I remembered from my aunt's research. It charts the routes of the caravans that vanished in the Emerald Abyss.
This is really good, Dax.
You don't have to sound so surprised. Aunt Cordia taught me a thing or two before she disappeared.
Gotta say, you seem a much better cartographer than Sentinel.
Hey, I'd be a great sentinel if the commander would let me stretch my wings.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up.
That girl in the market, Serna? She seems like quite the character. If she had
Good timing. We just got some excellent new stuff.
Where it gets fun. Time to make a statement.
有差吗？ 嗯。OK。哦，哦，有了，终于有干净的可以选了。
Bakery just opened in the market. I miss the smell of fresh bread.
嗯，先这样子吧。打完这个以后休息。
Dax provided Strider routes for Talon's crew.
How'd you get our hands on those?
I thought it better not to ask.
Plausible deniability.
Exactly. I've marked a potential ambush site.
哎呦，
Your team's coming up on the Strider. Patching in Dax.
Dax, are you in position?
Yeah, about that.
Seriously.
I got stuck with patrol duty. I'm not a freelancer. I can't just tell the commander to shut off.
Talon's a popular guy.
为什么这么痛？我刚满血。
I don't see him. These guys are all scrub league. This is all my fault.
What do you mean?
Nothing. Check the strider. Maybe he'll have another lead. They're not random. It's a map. What? How? My patrol's nearby. I'll explain in person.
In person? Really?
Just bring it to me.
Squiggles to me. How do you know this?
My aunt taught me. It's an old cartography trick to hide locations. In this case, probably town's main camp. That's where the journal would be.
How do we get the overlay?
Best guess? Another strider.
How many striders does this guy have? Bang, check the routes. Is there one nearby?
There is actually. Sending it now. Strider, but it's been ambushed by a Titan.
Today is not a good day for striders.
Hey, the Titan took care of the hard part. Now, you just gotta find a way inside without it killing you.
That's always the rub.
但是就是卡 bug 啊，卡在那个大招的画面。对，真的假的？靠北。 哇小哦，才刚复活哎。他真的卡 bug 了，白痴哦！哎，如果再按一次大招，不知道会不会卡。我靠，一次160。
Better have the overlay. It will. I have a good feeling. Oh, that makes me feel so much.
这种 bug 啦，卡在开大绝画面。
Cargo door won't budge. Battery's fried. Check the wreckage for a replacement. Should be easier now that the Titan's off your back. Okay, we replaced the battery.
It's still not working.
Power flow needs a full reset. Titan really did a number on her when it attacked. That did it. Door should open now.
Yes, okay. Get the overlay.
We found another scroll. Putting the images together. Well, what do you know? Dax was right.
If it happens again, she'll catch up with a broken clock.
Hey, I can hear you.
Marking Talon's base.
Got it. On my way.
Let's see who gets there first.
What about your patrol?
They'll be fine.
We're approaching the camp.
Dax, where are you?
Beating your ass there.
Just don't start without me.
Look who decided to show up!
It's our winner. Never would have guessed. Where's Talon?
Howard barricaded himself inside.
We'll have to take out the camp's defenses to reach him. Focus on the turrets.
Boom! You see that? I'm so badass.
Just watch your six.
You mean her six?
Dax, you okay?
This thing was built to take a few hits, right?
Is it over?
Already?
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Don't tell me that's Talon.
No, just a worm.
He won't be a problem. How do you...
Come on, let's finish this.
干卡 bug 了，我怎么就弄不动？啊，这么小。
Hey, that's far enough!
No one has to get hurt. Whoa, 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 whoa. All we want is that journal.
I know. Talon gave you one job. Make sure you don't get it!
Did Talon give you permission to burn it?
No. Maybe? Shut up!
Okay. Why does Talon even want that journal?
Because it's a treasure map. All those missing people carried valuables into the jungle. And when I find them, I'll be rich. You shouldn't have chased me, Dax.
You shouldn't have robbed me, Talon.
It's what I do. You knew that when you hired me.
You hired these people? That's how they got your journal?
It's hard to do background checks out here. Besides, Talon used to be a Sentinel.
And now he's been reduced to this.
And you die first.
Talon! The journal!
Toss it here!
Hey!
Look out! you alive?
Yeah. Is that your hand?
No, it's mine.
Move it, now.
Okay. Which way did Talon go? Commander! How'd you find us?
I followed the smoke. Passed by what was left of your javelin.
I can explain.
No! You're done. There's someone waiting at Fort Tarsus to take you home.
Commander, wait. This journal belonged to my aunt. It can solve the mystery of the Emerald Abyss. Hey!
Give it back.
Consider yourself lucky that you still have a javelin, freelancer.
At least Talon doesn't have the journal.
He doesn't need it anymore. Just didn't want you to have it. He's so far ahead. You should just give up.
Give up? Yeah, not what I do.
Good.
Dax!
We'll figure it out. Just meet me back at the port.
自动手枪伤害。
Dax has been escorted to her apartment. Should I patch her through?
Go ahead, Faye.
Freelancer, I've got an escape plan, but we still need my aunt's journal.
Dax, you really need to work on your whispering skills.
What? I'm like a rabbit in the night.
Uh-huh. Does Will still have the journal?
As far as I know. Tried to get it back, but he says I can't be trusted with that book of nonsense. You might have more luck, though.
It's worth a shot.
again, Merelda.
Hi, freelancer. Don't worry, I know who you are.
How are you doing?
A little better each day.
I'm glad to hear it.
It was rough going for a bit. You were everything I'd hoped Serana would grow up to be.
I'm flattered.
It's true. It was hard letting go.
I can see why, but it's good to see you're moving on.
My mother always said I was too stubborn. I didn't realize how right she was. All these years I've been drifting. I finally let myself grieve.
That's important.
A lot of crying. But mostly a lot of laughing. I looked at paintings I made of her. She was something special.
Must feel like a weight is lifted.
I won't lie. Looking at you now, part of me still wants you to be Serana. When you walk by, well, for a moment I think it's her. The illusion's been so real.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause trouble.
Oh, it's not your fault. It's made me realize I need a change of scenery. Maybe reach out to my sister in Anthem. Build a new life. Maybe even start painting again.
Sounds like a great idea.
I thought so. And if I don't see you, then thank you again. And goodbye.
Take care.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
This? Listen.
Perhaps you could reconsider the teaching position. I just want you to be safe, Ducky.
My father died in a storm. Mother thinks I'll end up the same. She hates what I do. I dread her messages. They're always the same. Tears, pleading.
She might need more time to get used to your job.
It's been 3 years and about 30 messages.
Or maybe not.
I've talked to her about my work. Tried to get her interested. No luck.
Would teaching really be so bad?
I'm not sure. I'd be decent at it. People say I'm good at explaining things. And shaping young minds does have its appeal. But how could I leave all this? You're a Lancer. Something must drive you to risk yourself out there day after day, same as me.
What I do is important, and worth the risk.
Then you understand what it's like to commit yourself to something you really believe in. I'm afraid I'll regret leaving. Or miss out on some great discovery.
Stay strong. Don't apologize for what you want. Do what makes you happy.
Does that make me a bad person?
Not really. You can't control how she feels, and you can't live your life for her.
Oh, the guilt.
You'll be okay. Drink some tea.
Oh, I'll go through several pots tonight, trying to formulate a response to my mother. Thanks for listening, though. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Layton.
Good to see you, freelancer.
That name, the one that's been bothering you.
Aurora.
I mentioned it to your wife.
You did?
It's the only thread you have to go on. I figured it might help.
Well, it's decent of you. You've already done more than we have a right to ask.
You've had a rough time.
What did you learn? Who was Aurora?
Nadira thought she was connected to a Dominion operation. Does Prism Tacit mean anything to you?
This was.
Layton?
This was a mistake. We shouldn't have done it.
What?
I'm remembering now. You have no idea what's going on here.
Whatever it is, we need the truth. It's the only way this gets solved.
You may regret that.
Then tell me why.
A Dominion plan to infiltrate Corvus. A cipher mentally programmed to pose as a defector.
Wait a minute.
Underneath the defector's persona, the real agent remembers everything he sees and hears.
Oh, crap.
I remember who I am.
You're the agent.
My name is the Trigger. I'm Prism Tacit.
Maybe so, but your persona, I don't think it was a lie. His regret, your regret, sounded genuine.
It was deemed the most probable way to gain her trust.
Who?
Aurora, the code name for the enemy operative likely to have useful intelligence. My wife, Nadira.
You used her?
It's why her name is so painful to hear.
I think I was wrong about you.
No, I was wrong about myself. The man I was programmed to be has become the man I want to be. My conscience began as a facade, a layer, but it fed the seeds of doubt, of truth. I understand the pain I've caused, that I will cause. I really do love her. But I pulled away, knowing what the other part of me planned. I can't lose her.
I'm sorry, but I don't see how she'll ever forgive you for this.
Neither do I.
And now?
Tell my wife. It's your obligation to Fort Tarsis. I'm done lying. She was right, you know. I needed to make a friend. You've helped me understand myself. But don't risk yourself or others. Repeat the trigger now. My persona will forget we have this conversation.
If you insist. Prism Tacit.
Freelancer, I'm sorry, I must have drifted again. These damn memories. What were we saying?
Nothing. I was just leaving.
啊，先到这儿。先到这儿了，大家晚安。